I'm trying to practice patience. I look over my tomato plants every now and then. I think that at this point, I thought that they would have a lot more flowers by now or be producing fruit even. But then I think about how small and weak they were when they were just saplings, and realistically that they've made a lot of progress since then. It's just really easy to forget about the progress that you've made when you're so focused on the future. And I also think about how when I planted my chamomile in my raised garden beds and the oregano, that they haven't been growing as fast and as big and beautiful as I thought that they would be. But I'm starting to find a bunch of old roots that have connected from the trees nearby underneath their soil. And that's a big reason why they probably haven't been growing, because I didn't take the time to build a strong foundation with them to begin with. The wood is also rotting around the plants because they're so old. So a couple trips to Home Depot and a couple more, because we needed the right screws and needed to charge the drill and needed to repaint the new boards. And I'm realizing that foundation is the most important part. And that's always been a thing with me. It's like I always want to skip to the fun part and the creative part of designing things. But you can't get to that part unless you actually build the strong roots that you need for anything to survive and to thrive. Because I'm thinking about the business and future I want to create. And that requires putting in a lot of strong, solid foundation right now. And it's not an overnight process for sure. And me tending to this garden is a good way of teaching me that. I think I just have this thought of, I thought 1 year post-grad that I'd be in a different spot by now. I thought that, well, I have my bachelor's degree, I should be making something of it. And yet I was applying to these jobs in the nutrition fields, in clinical work, in nonprofit and social work. And I'm realizing it's really just not what I want out of life. I want to put myself in the best position for success, even if that requires a lot of risk and patience. I know that it's all going towards building something beautiful for me. I was reflecting the other day on all the things that I've learned this past year. And the truth is, it's actually a lot more than I think I give myself credit for. There's no one perfect path. In fact, most people don't even end up pursuing a career in the college degrees that they graduate in. And I need to stop putting this pressure on myself to be everything right now, because I'm in my building stage and I'm laying my foundation for the house that I'm going to build.